If you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing to the channel. When you do, make sure you hit the notification bell. That means that you will be informed of when a new video has been released. If you would like to take that support one step further, you can do that via Patreon, which is an optional monthly service. You can donate money towards the channel, or you can go over to Ko-fi.com, and for the price of a coffee you can help donate towards the channel as well. Links for all of those will be in the description of the video, and without further ado, enjoy the video.
But developmentally, playing in a Cat 1 as well must have been huge, like, because you're playing against some of the best upcoming players. Like you know, there's some enormous names that you've already mentioned, but the talent that those academies is able to bring in, and the pool.
I've got a good one for you. So I signed my scholarship. First game, under 18s game, Man United at West Brom's training ground, playing Marcus Rashford.
No way.
He's playing for Man United's under 18s, and like me and my friends are playing for West Brom's under 18s. So just some of the players that I've played against at youth level, not even professional level, like Phil Foden, Rashford, Jadon Sancho, like some of them players that are now doing, like, they're up there with like the world's best.
So can I just ask on that point, you know, moving away from your career just for a brief second, did you know when you were playing against some of those lads that they were going to be at the level they're at now? Could you instantly notice that from just playing against them?
I was going to say, do you get a feel for it from being within the game?
Yeah, you definitely know that someone's got something that other people haven't. So An example was Jadon Sancho. I remember playing against Man City under 18s away at their training ground, and he scored like a worldie of a goal. Just his touch, skills, everything was just frightening. Like, I've never come up against another player in that age group that was like, could do some of the things he could do. So like you do kind of have like an instinct that they'll go on to achieve things. But other players, like Marcus Rashford's unbelievable, but I remember that game, he didn't do anything. He didn't score. He didn't like stand out.
Really?
I know it's only one game and you can't judge players off one game.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Going from where he is at this present moment, going back to that game, I wouldn't have said he will go on to do what he's done. Whereas players like Sancho, I would definitely say, he's going to like do something special.
Which the decision that Man City made to actually get rid of him, it just gets more baffling by the month, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? When you see what he's doing over in Dortmund, it's just like, why do they do it?
Give it 18 months and that'll bite them big time.
Then there was like other players. I remember playing under 18s. There was other players that you thought, wow, like he is so good. And then you go on your phone now or your iPad, type his name in, and he's playing in like the third division in Holland or something like mad. Like you would have thought he will play in the Prem or at 21, 22, but they're not. Some of them don't even play anymore. I'm like going back to what we were talking about earlier. Some of the players that West Brom had in their reserves team when I was under 16s, 18s, some of the players were so good. One lad, Adil Nabi, he got like young first team player of the year, made his debut for West Brom, played a couple games, but you would have said like he's gonna go on and have a good career in the Championship or the Prem. And he's playing in like the Greek division now.
Is the international football? Is that just another level again? Like when you go away for those things, do you see things again that you just blow your mind as such?
Yeah, like so. The mad one was like going from, and you got like So I was so used to the West Brom way of doing things, like West Brom coaches, and then go to Finland and they can play like the coach is completely different, the tactics are different. Like they might play a mad like formation, like I don't know, they might play like 5-3-2 or something like that. So I think the main differences were like just getting used to the coaching and the tactics of the team of the like Finland. But then like the players again, like you're playing with players that are like the best. You're amongst the best players of your age group for a country. So like again, the technical ability is like outstanding. And then you're playing against other lads that are representing their country. So I remember that at that under-19s tournament, played against in our group we had Italy. That Moise Kean was playing. And then also I didn't play in that game. I was a bit disappointed because I didn't. We had 3 games: Italy, Norway, and Denmark, I think it was.
Right.
And I only played like 10 minutes of 3 games. So I was really disappointed not to have played many minutes, but like it's just an experience, isn't it? It's all a learning curve. And then I came on in the Norway game, and that Erling Haaland was up top for them.
I was just going to say, I knew you. I wondered if you were going to name drop him.
So like, it's just mad because like you're playing club football, and then you go to represent like the country of my mum's birth, which I was very proud of. And then I was disappointed. So you got the highs and lows. Disappointed not to play. Then come on, and then like you don't have a clue who any of them are, who you're playing against. And then like a year later, like he's playing for Leipzig. Then Dortmund signed him. Now he's like one of the top in the world.
Yeah.
It's like I actually when I seen him like sign for Dortmund, and I seen he was Norwegian, I went onto onto the internet and went onto that game and the squads. Yeah. Seen her come on in it, I remembered it, and then seen Norway, and it was like number 9, Haaland. I was like, what the hell? Like, played against him.
Absolutely mind blowing.
It's not really as a pro, you don't really get starstruck that often, but like, you know, if you know that you've played against someone and then now they're like massive, you're like thinking, that's just mad. That is like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you win that game? Did Finland win the game?
We were winning 1-0 and then we lost 2-1.
I was going to say, like in a few years when you're playing at the same level as him, you could just turn around to him on pitch and just go, "We smashed you," but you can't do that. So
no, I can't do that. But yeah, it's mad. Like, it's another thing because again, it makes you believe like if they can do it, he was like on the same platform as me. So if he can do it, then what's stopping me? Like, exactly. You know what I mean? There's nothing there to say like why you can't go on to achieve big things, because every big player that's out there, they've all started from the same position as I have and many other players. So like, if you believe you can do it and you're good enough, you'll eventually find your level. So if my level's Championship or League One or whatever, great. If it's Premier League, then great. Like you'll find your level.